In this video I'm going to show you what the difference is between session settings and global settings, where you can create your prompt design, where you can change your live chat widget settings, and of course where to get your API key. Let's start with session settings. The session settings are specific to the current session that you are running in your dashboard. So you log in, you get assigned a session, and then you can create these settings to play around, do your fine tunes, have a playground feeling of what it actually is that this platform can do for you. The difference in a nutshell between your session settings and the global settings is that these session settings, as soon as you log out, these are forgotten. So if you don't want to share your OpenAI key on the platform, it's just fine. You can enter those or the key right here in your OpenAI key session setting. And if you do not click Save API key for 30 days, it will not be saved at all. And if you do, it will only be saved in a cookie on your own browser. So that is what this session setting does. You can change these values, and as soon as you go to the playground, you can play around with these different sources that you uploaded and processed. So that's what these session settings do. If you go to the global settings, it's either on the left side in project settings, or if you click on your username in the top menu, you will find those as well right here. The global settings contain 4 different tabs, and each has its own functions. The first one, the global settings, are saved to your user ID. So as soon as you make use of the external requests, either by API calls or the live chat widget or the ManyChat app, these settings will be called as soon as the server request is made. You can select your completion model right here. If you have fine-tuned models, you can find them here as well. The chat GPT models, which are these two at the time of this video. You can change your temperature, the maximum amount of tokens for completion models, and the maximum amount of tokens for your chat GPT model, the frequency penalty, and the presence penalty. As always, you can just move over these little dots with the eye inside, and it will give you a short explanation of what it will do if you change the setting. You can save your global settings, and this is then ready to be used. The prompt settings, this is where you tell your digital assistant what to do, how to behave, what tone of voice to use. There's like 1001 samples online to be found to get a prompt that will suit your business, and you can make something up. What you see here is just a very simplified sentence or version. You can give loads of instructions and just play around in the playground and see if you get the result that you actually expect it to give to your users. The live chat widget, this is of course only necessary if you are using the live chat widget that you can find in the external request menu. This is the title of your live chat widget. You can change the color if you want the color to change. You can select your first message here, enter your OpenAI key. This needs to be here, otherwise we cannot create the conversation for you. Enter your whitelist domains here. You have to do that, otherwise other people can of course just copy your chat widget and use your chat on their website. So that's not recommended at all. So only put the websites here that you actually are using. save these widgets settings, and I will give you a short preview of what that looks like on our end. This is the chat, Futopia sample chat. How can I help you today? And if I go back and I will change the color to, let's say, this color, and how can I help you today? Once more, I will save these settings, go back to the page, refresh, and as you can see, it has already changed immediately. How can I help you today? Once more. So that's how well that works, and you can just have users chat with your documents and stuff like that. Last but not least, the API key that you need. You can just click create API key and one will be generated for you. As you can see, I already have one, so I will not do that one more time. Otherwise, the integrations that we have running will stop working, or we have to update our API key. You can just click here, and as you can see, the API key will be copied to your clipboard, and you can enter it either in the external requests if you use it, or in one of our apps, for example, the ManyChat app. That about sums it up for the settings, and if you have any questions, please let me know.